If you've been training in the gym for a year now, here are some general strength metrics you should be hitting for your 1 rep maxes. This is approximate for males between the body weight of 60 to 85 kilograms. We're starting off with squat now. You should have had some leg days under your belt and built some power in your legs. You should be able to squat 140 kilograms by now.
What?
If you haven't reached the 100 kilo bench club yet, it's time to make a push. This is a feat all males should fear. You should be able to deadlift 160 kilos, overhead press 60 kilos, and weighted pull up at least 20 kilos plus your body weight. Let me know if you manage to hit all these targets.
Can you smell that? What is that? Sheep, is it? It's cows? No, I know what it is. It's bullshit.
I see so many of these videos. It seems to be a trend, like how strong you're supposed to be after a year of training. I took a look at the comments. A few people called him out, but so many people are going to be watching this confused, thinking that they're supposed to be stronger than they are, and potentially they're going to just stop training altogether because they're comparing themselves to these just ridiculous numbers. Now, today we're going to discuss how little you can train and actually get results. So people, if they feel like they need to spend 5-6 days a week in the gym, and if they can't, they're just not going to bother. But it's not the reality. Now, if you don't have much time, you can still get shit done. Even if you've got 30 minutes 3 or 4 times a week, or an hour twice a week, you can still build muscle. You can still get results.
If you go to the gym 3 times a week for a year, you are probably in the top percentile of all men on the planet with regards to fitness. 180 minutes a week. Like, the bar is set so low for this stuff.
It's all down to consistency. Someone that spends 2 or 3 times a week in the gym every single week without fail is going to get way more results than the person that's going 4 or 5 times a week, 6 times a week, burning out, always having to take breaks, or is just not consistent because they're out partying too much. But if you can stick to a schedule, that is more powerful, more important than training this magic number of times and lifting this certain amount of weight.
If you're listening to this, and you haven't made any progress in the last 2 months, what have you got to lose? Train maximum 3 times a week. Split your body into 3 body parts: chest, shoulders, tricep, back, bicep, legs. Train, warm up, do 1 set, 2 set to warm up, whatever it takes, and then just go balls in. And you got to focus. You got to focus on the muscle. You got to focus on the mechanics. 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises. Leave the gym. You can do that in half an hour.
Now, this is 6-time Mr. Olympia winner, Dorian Yates, and he trained 4 hours a week at his peak when he was winning those competitions. Now, we're not all trying to become Mr. Olympia, so it tells me we don't even need to train 4 hours a week to get results. We could train 2-3 hours a week, as long as we're training with purpose, but we need to train with intensity.
7, upper chest, come on, drive it through. Yes, and again, squeeze, drive, 1 more. Squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. We got 1 more, Mike. Come on. Too easy. Come on. Drive it. Right. Hold it there at the top. You're coming down real slow now, yeah? Real slow. Real slow. And me and you, we're going to just throw it to the top. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Up. Up. Slower. Okay, good. Feel that, right?
Yep. Wasn't expecting that. It's always a surprise when you do the set with you. When you think you're done, you're not done.
Yeah, well, there's always more in the tank, yeah? Negative range of the motion is always stronger than the positive, yeah? So even when you've reached positive failure, there's still juice left in the tank on that negative. So this way we can exhaust everything. Positive, negative, everything. Finish. Now, what's the point to do another set on here? No point.
Now, we're not always going to have a partner with us to really exhaust the negative. But, I mean, a lot of people don't necessarily want to even get to that point. They want us preserved. So if you train to absolute failure, you'll need a lot more recovery. So you may not be able to hit that muscle again that week. So training just close to or failure, kind of solo failure, if you want to call it that, is suggested to actually be slightly better. But definitely focusing on that negative, like what you said, that's where we're going to build muscle. Now let's have a look at how much muscle you can expect.
12.5 grams. That is roughly how much muscle you will build in a day by resistance training 2 to 3 times a week, which honestly seems pretty demotivating. 1 month of consistency, however, is 375 grams. Not bad. 3 months of consistency, over 1 kilogram of muscle gain. What feels like slow progress in the moment adds up pretty quickly if you stay consistent. Building muscle takes time and requires patience, but commit to a month and you'll notice big changes in your strength. Commit to 3, you and others will notice a drastic change in your body. 1 day at a time.
How many hours a week do you work? 40. How many hours a week do you work?
Okay. How many hours a week do you work?
Work?
Yeah, work.
Job?
Yeah, your job.
50.
50. But you're in here.
Every day. 5 days a week.
Wow. Okay. How many hours a week you work?
60, 70.
All right, thank you. How many hours a week you work? At your job?
40.
40. Okay. And you're in here?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, just checking.
Without a doubt.
right,
Without
baby.
a doubt. Be like you, baby.
How many sets you gonna do?
All of them.
How many reps?
All of them.
Now I put this one in here as well, so a little realization for us all. So we've all got busy schedules, we all work hard, but the people that realize how important training is, they'll still get it done. Like they'll still find time. These people are busy people and they're still working out. So I think about this all the time. There's people walking around on this earth that have never exercised, never lifted a weight, and they don't realize how amazing they could feel. And I don't want to sound all weird, but training in any form, exercise, sports, whatever, it makes you feel so good. And there's people that just don't realize the benefits. And like we've just discovered here, even 1 to 2 hours a week could completely change your outlook on life or just how you feel.
If you don't exercise, I don't know how you survive, man. I really don't know how people function without exercising. It makes you feel so much better physically and mentally. I'm like, how do people go through life and they don't? I can't imagine it, not training and being overweight and feeling shit. Most people feel shit, but they don't know they feel shit because they never felt good.
Yeah.
Now they get used to it.
The problem is that you have to, like, you get used to the feeling of your body without exercise. And then when you start to exercise, you feel even worse at the first, like, 2 or 3 months. You're tired, muscle sore, and stuff like that. So you have to sleep more, you start to eat more.
You start to eat better because your body starts asking for what it's requiring.
So you need to go through a shittier period, then you start to feel better and better and better, and your body starts to ask for exercise.
Exactly. Ask for your brain is asking for it.
So if there's anyone watching right now that's been on the fence for a while now, that they don't know if they should train or not, they see all this toxic stuff online, so it kind of scares them. I promise you guys, just do something. Even if it is just walk in, start like that, build it up from there. I promise you will not regret it. Now guys, my website is finally up. The link is in the description, and there is a free no BS muscle building blueprint on there for all of you. I'm going to be dropping a weight loss guide on there as well. It's going to be done by the next week, probably end of next week. So guys, please go check that out. It's all science backed, no fluff. It's just straight to the point. Hopefully I can help some of you guys. But that's it for today. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend. Take it easy.
Before I fall to the system, I'm gonna try and do good with my gifting and pray to the Lord for some wisdom. Pray. Hopefully someone will listen. Amen.